Alright, recording on here. Are you recording all 3 cameras?
3 cameras rolling.
Okay.
I have a filter on these.
Alright, life be lifing. Take 1.
In real life, you guys, what's up? Welcome to Life Be Lifing. In real life. What's going on with you? Because we got a whole lot of shit going on with us. And I think the most important thing about this podcast.
Sorry, there's a sound of all the doors closing. If you guys want to start, I can count you guys in.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright, ready? And 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Life is Lifing. How are you doing out there?
In real life.
In real life,
yes.
Because it's happening.
Yes, and that's why I like this one, because I feel like a lot of other podcasts, they want the blueprint to life. And the only way you're going to be able to really, really, really live your life is if you live it.
If you live it.
And that's it.
You gotta make your own blueprint, not someone else's blueprint, because their life is not yours and yours is not theirs. You have your own journey. So stop trying to be like somebody else. You feel me?
Hello. And that's on Mary Had No Land.
No land.
Well, today's episode is sponsored by, because what? We love a
sponsor.
It's
Twang.
by the Twang.
Shout out to Twang.
Shout out. He got the big sauce. Okay. We have which one is this one?
This
Sweet
barbecue
heat
sauce.
Barbecue. You know it's grilling season.
And I love a good sweet heat. And this here is bourbon brown sugar. You mix those two together, though.
And put some Hennessy on it.
Okay.
And this one is garlic teriyaki.
And this is lemon pepper butter.
And let me tell you something.
Our lemon pepper.
I had the lemon pepper the other day, and them things were stepping.
Was they?
They were stepping all on my taste buds.
Air fryer or
Grill season.
Oh, you did grill season?
Why would we not grill? First of all, we do not turn on ovens.
I know. I said air fryer, right? I said nothing about an oven.
No electronics in the house.
But you gotta realize, we have not been having a summer around here yet. We haven't even had a spring. We still in fall in June.
The funny thing is, Yane said, there's no reason why in June I'm comfortable in a hoodie.
All right, look, I got on Plaza.
Me too. I got on. This is vegan leather, might I add, because I don't want
vegan, yes.
Peter to come after me, because I don't want no problems with the man upstairs.
But you got a pool and we can't even put our pinky toe in it.
That is true.
That's sad.
Yeah, that is sad. So anyway, how's life been like for you, Sunshine?
Life is life, and boo. You know, I want to just introduce myself, give a proper introduction.
Yes.
My name is Kinshasha Rose, aka Sweet Shash One, and I am a YouTuber, an influencer, and a content creator. And you guys move over to YouTube and follow my channel. My channel is called This Is My Life TV. All right, and if you want to check Life Be Lifing, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, is at SweetShasha1_only.
And if you don't know who I am by now,
we know
I am Broadway, the comedian. Duh! Like, this is what I be doing in a daily life. I make people laugh. That's who I am, okay? Yes. I can make, first of all, let me tell you how I started doing comedy. I've always made people laugh, whatever. So I used to write jokes.
Right.
So I was at my sister's husband's funeral.
Oh, so you that person you can't sit next to at a funeral. Because I'm that person you can't sit next to me at a funeral.
So I said, if I could get up here and speak at this man's funeral, I'm going to start doing comedy because I got my feel in. Now, there's no reason why everybody was laughing at that funeral. It was supposed to be a sensitive moment, but everybody was laughing. So clearly I was on to something.
Right.
Clearly. So I've been making these niggas laugh. I mean, not the N-word. I'm ninjas. Ninjas laugh ever since. Now, let me tell you about how my life been life in this week.
Go ahead, please.
Baby, I'm strolling on the gram because I don't have nothing else better to do. I done lost 4 ninjas that I didn't even want.
How?
Let me tell you something. 2 got married. 1 got engaged, and 1 got a girlfriend. First of all, let me. I was not intimate with none of them, so it's fine.
If you
only one.
But that's your business. You don't own
But one of them, I was very happy to lose because he was just like how do you say, like a food digger date?
Oh.
I was only there for the food.
Oh, for the food.
Only for the food.
For the food.
And let's just say
we've all had those.
I don't know how she gonna live with this for the rest of her life. I don't know. So is it weird, like when you see people who you know in real life is not about the egg-pennant life, and they have a girlfriend or a wife? Like, do you look at them and say, "Oh, I feel so sorry"?
And you know, a lot of them, that has that problem
Issues.
is the biggest cheaters.
How do they have the option?
Out here embarrassing that girl.
First of all,
everybody know what she working with.
First of all, sir, you embarrassing
Keep it to yourself.
I
We don't want it.
I feel like if you this area, you should be a Lebanese. I just feel like no woman who wants an eggplant should be in a click situationship.
Let me say something to you guys, y'all.
I
If you come to this podcast to get the latest on news, you in the wrong place.
No, because I was baffled. Because and then not only is it
Right.
he got fat, and you know it shrinks. So, sir, where are you going?
Let me ask you this question though. So if you knew, oh, I forgot. You said it was for dinner.
Oh, I didn't go. I didn't go. So what had happened was, let me tell you, I was only there for the food.
Okay.
And once I saw this, I said it ain't even worth the carrot cakes at this point.
No, I understand dating for the food. Let me explain something to you guys before I got into my now very good, healthy,
healed relationship.
I ate at some of the best places that New York City has to offer. Because I was hungry. I wasn't interested, but I was dating. So I did what I did, and I ate where I ate at places that I didn't want to spend the money. Don't come for me. This is my life. But I did what I did. They want what they want, and we want what I want. And I gave none of mine, but I took all of theirs. And I ate at some great places.
But here's the thing.
Because I knew they wasn't about that life anyway.
But here's the thing. I could guarantee you they had a good time. Did they?
No, they did.
So, and that's
They
the thing.
did.
So it's
They
certain
did.
people.
No, it was a mutual thing because we had a ball.
That's what I'm saying. So they know you're going to be a good time.
Right.
And you're going to laugh, you're going to joke, you're
Right.
going to be entertaining. So pretty much, he didn't pay for the date, he paid for your
He paid for
entertainment.
my entertainment.
Okay,
I
because
should have charged more.
a little bit more. You should have had taxes to
Yeah.
it. That's where you messed up at.
I know.
Because I feel like this. When you go out on a date and I'm not interested, but I am hungry,
You gonna
I'm gonna make you laugh. And first of all, when I'm really, really hungry, I'm really, really funny.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm angry.
You hangry?
I'm hangry.
My daughter always
Let
be
me
like,
explain
I'm
something
getting
to you.
hangry. I'll be
Do
like,
not mess with me when I'm hungry.
really?
Yes,
I'm not a big.
Ain't nothing funny.
As big as I am,
When my
I'm not a
stomach
big
is-
eater.
Ain't nothing funny. And you know what's crazy? I am a person that eats, but I really should be ordering from a child's menu. My homegirl gets on me and my boyfriend gets on me
You
about
don't
this
eat
all the
at all?
time. Because I get it. I have these big eyes and this quote-unquote big appetite. Get the food, take a couple of bites,
And you just eat it for the taste, for that moment, and then you're done?
and then I'm done. You know, I
Okay.
pretty much eat for substance these days,
Yeah.
not really for enjoyment, because I'm trying to, keep this weight slim.
Yeah, because, I mean, you just say you lost like 20
Yeah,
pounds.
I'm saying,
Like, how we did that? Like, what happened was?
What happened was just really doing high protein and low carbs. And I
Okay.
cut out the alcohol, which was really hard because I was sipping like...
I know, I was at y'all's the other day. You're like, want champagne and wine? I was like,
Champagne and wine.
Can we add
And
some vodka
hookah.
to it? Can we spike her?
Right, so
Like-
that's really, really what protein is key, So I just tried to make sure that I did a lot of protein. So
Okay.
I would do high protein yogurts, high protein shakes, make sure that I did a lot of chicken and fish. I don't eat pork and red meat. I don't eat pork at all. I eat red
Okay.
meat here and there. And a ton of water. And no, I didn't go to the gym. But I need to. Like, seriously, I need to because I've lost the weight and now things is kind of like jiggling.
Loosey-goosey?
So I'm going to handle that next.
Okay, all right. Because I lost weight, it just keep finding me. It says, that's my best friend. I want to do her forever. So all right, so since you said you're in a healthy relationship, I got a question for
Lord.
you.
Let me brace myself.
Because I feel like
I'm hot,
this
girl.
is, you hot? Because you got that
Because I got my
on.
pleather on there. Let me have a moment. Oh, okay.
So let me ask you a question. So
If anybody looking for these, they'll be available in my YouTube, in my Amazon store. It's connected to my YouTube. Okay.
So let me ask you a question, because I always have a problem with this. I remember like being friends with this girl, and every time her boyfriend would cheat on her, she would ask me to go fight the girlfriends.
Ooh, she can't fight?
Well, I mean, she could fight, but my thing was, like, in my mind, I'm out here fighting for some eggplant
yours.
that ain't mine. I feel like this.
But
If I fight for it, I'm going to have something.
Right. You don't own it. Get a milk.
I need to know. No, I need to try it out.
Oh.
I need to know what I'm fighting for. I need to know if is it this
or is it something else?
Is it the eggplant? Because
my first question is, why is she fighting them?
A lot of women think they have to fight the women.
With these women, and it's not this generation; it's the generation
Yeah.
I came from, the generation before me, and then and so on and so on. Your problem ain't with the chick. Your problem is with your man.
That is a fact.
Because she's only doing what he's allowing her to do.
Not only that, can I just say one thing for the choir? 9 times out of 10, the man is the aggressor. It be the
Unless you live in
man.
Atlanta, where short men, the girls come harder than the men.
Really?
Girl, yes. I lived down there for a couple of years. Yes.
I visited. I visited this summer, and I haven't been there in a long time.
Atlanta is a tough city.
Really?
Yeah, and I was probably working.
I mean,
there.
I know I couldn't survive because I ain't got my body done.
It don't matter.
Really?
No, it don't matter.
I feel like I need my body done to live in Atlanta.
You may be Miami.
I need my teeth done. I need my body done. I need my big toe
Let
done.
me tell you something about the A. It's a shortage of men down there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a huge shortage.
So you don't fly them in? Like guys don't just fly in?
Let me explain something to you. You can fly men, but to fly men and you have them, you better hold on to them tight.
Damn.
That's one thing. 2 things.
I don't want no man that bad.
Girl, me either. And 2 things, the women are just as aggressive as the men.
Really?
Yes. Yes. And no matter whether they are gay or straight, if they want you, they want you.
Really?
Yes.
It's hard out here for a pimp. I
It's
guess I'm just
hard.
going. And let me tell you something right now. I am happy, I am healed, and I am single. Okay, let's just give it up for that. Because I literally don't have it in me right now to be aggravated with nobody sugar honey iced tea.
I feel you.
Like, I'm so at peace that it's kind of hard. Like, if I even see a little bit of disturbance, I'm like,
I'm out.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I have whole block parties, honey. I'm the cutoff queen. But I am in a healthy, happy space in my life.
Let's talk about him.
But I got too many jobs.
Well, you know what it is.
Well, let me explain. What I mean by the jobs is trying to make a living, trying to be a mother, trying to be a faithful
You can see my
girlfriend,
T-shirt?
trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to be a YouTuber, a content. Come over here and get some of these damn jobs, because SiS is stressed. I'm happy, but the healthy part of me has allowed me to be able to do all of these things. Because I've been
and not in a chaotic space.
Right. Because I've been wanting to do YouTube since, I swear, like 2015, 16.
Okay. You should have did it then.
No.
Why? Because you wasn't ready.
Because I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be as persistent as I am now. I wouldn't be as good as I am. And I wouldn't be as focused. So everything happens on your time. I promise you. You know, sometimes we want to do things at certain times and we get very frustrated because we're not doing it then, or things is not happening in that moment. But the right moment would happen. And I swear when it does, it just...
Yeah,
it works out.
And I always say when you do your part, God does His part.
Yeah,
and you could do the minimum, and He gonna do the maximum.
Yeah.
But as long as you start, that's where it.
Right. So that's where it goes into having goals. Just because you have goals doesn't mean you have to do those goals right now. Because had I done it back in 2015, girl, I would have been a hot ass mess.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't know nothing, wouldn't have researched.
Yeah.
I would have been a mess, and my life was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And even like now, my kids are getting big, so I ain't gonna lie, they require just as much time as they did when they were little. Girl, please. Yes. But
not the girl, because what you got? He's 16.
He's 16.
So that's pretty much in my mind a grown ass man, or half of a man.
Yeah. And then I got the 2 older ones. You know.
Yeah, but you know what it is. What I've learned, you got to let them figure it out. Yeah. Because if you try to figure it out for them, you want to drive yourself crazy.
And I'm done that already.
Yeah, and that's you a fixer. Yeah. So you be trying to fix everything. I be like, here's the blueprint.
See, I got that blueprint. We come from the latchkey kids generation.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in therapy now.
Do you think that was considered fuck them kids them days?
Absolutely. That's why I'm in therapy now.
Because I feel like they didn't give a fuck about it. Like I was literally thinking the other day, I was like 8 by myself, going to school, cooking 5 blocks, walking solo through the South Bronx.
So I think some of the things that we went through then versus what we go through now, I think it's like good or bad. So you take the good with the bad. So I do take some of the good things that I experienced with that.
Because it made you stronger.
Right. I implemented in, did I say that right?
Implement it.
Yeah. I do it now with my raising of my children. But then I'm a little more relaxed with certain things also, you know, because all that shit was not okay.
It's no. Seriously, when I look back, I'm like, there's no reason why a kid should be outside at 8 by themselves. And I remember I used to say, I moved to SiS in Commons when I was like 11 or 12 years old. But before then, I was pretty much a grown ass lady. Right. Before 12.
Right.
Grown, like walking from 168 Boston Road to 157 in Cortland.
Girl, I was paying utility bills like 16.
Oh, no, I wasn't that grown. I don't even pay my light bill now.
That's how grown I was, okay?
Why?
Because
that was mandatory?
You have a job, help out. Yes.
Really? No, my mom didn't, she never.
But the thing about that is it taught me a lot of things.
So it wasn't to take from you, it was to teach you.
It was taught to teach me. But why did I have to pay the bills? Why couldn't I just save? You know what I'm saying?
Because was you going to save? How about that? Because 9 times out of 10, y'all going to get that money to the sneaker man, the jeans man.
And I did. But it taught me how to budget. It taught me how to keep good credit. It taught me a lot of things that now that I show my kids. You know, I started teaching my kids about credit like 10 years old.
Oh, that's good. No, I should definitely have a conversation. Yeah. Y'all know you should work on your credit. But no, I think her credit's good. I think you had like a 7.
Oh,
or
she's
6.
Good.
680.
680, yeah.
But I can upgrade you, boo. Hit me up. That's another thing. So if you need to fix
you a credit line too?
Girl, I'm the renaissance woman.
You are Tommy with no job with 20 jobs.
That's why I tell you I got all these jobs.
Oh,
but these are things I had to teach myself so I could teach my kids to put them on top of the game.
But what happens when you teach them and they don't want to learn?
They gonna have to.
But what you know?
With my daughter, she's doing pretty good. I'm trying to teach my other son, my younger son now. He wants to go out and get credit cards and get You're not even ready to hold the money in your hand. Right, but he is about to be 21, so it is time to let him start building credit. So I am gonna put him on as an authorized user on my credit, but without the card.
Okay, well, it makes sense. That's the only thing.
Nah, bro.
Quiet.
You gotta keep a job for 90 days first before we can let you have a credit card.
Wait, where you working? Because I love a discount.
We'll talk about that later. We ain't giving out no sponsorships that ain't hiring us.
That is fact, because I just want the discount. It's so good.
We'll talk about the discount, okay?
Mama love a discount. I don't even know how to. I'm telling you right now, I go in supermarkets. I can't even go to Trader Joe's no more because they don't take nothing off at the end of my transaction, and that don't sit right in my spirit.
Yeah, but Trader Joe's have good. Well, once you shop at, even though I don't want to give them no shout out either.
Oh, sorry.
Well, yes, I could because then I can add some of these products in my Amazon storefront. Don't forget to check that out. But if you shop at Whole Foods is connected to
Amazon.
And you can get a lot
10.
of, you can get that. You can get your little 10% off for being a Prime member.
I have no problem spending the money, honey.
Right.
Well, I'm the Prime member.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? She just want. I have a child that is a Prime member. Is that what you want? You want your shout out, child? I'll be like, yeah, come here. Get in your car. Get in your car.
Let her get her just do.
But I don't mind spending the money because I get something at the end. Right. Like I just don't feel right when I don't see a deduction. Like I don't see a negative.
Yeah.
You know, it just don't make my heart happy. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm not cheap, but I like to ball on a budget. Oh, shout out to my cousin Danny, balling on the budget. But other than that, life be life for you.
Life be for me. But you want to talk about the relationship?
How does a healed relationship works? Because I haven't been in one in a long. Well, I'm sorry. I haven't. Wait, no, that's it. Carry the one.
Over to the 9 plus 1. And
no, you know what? I haven't been in a healed relationship since I've been healed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well.
So I think going forward, once I'm entered into that one, then I can answer the question.
Well, the healing don't start. You know what I'm saying? The healing started before I got into the relationship.
Perfect.
Because I am a true believer, especially now you attract what you are someone. So if you're a little toxic and a little crazy, you're going to attract.
I don't believe that.
Even though my boyfriend, Lord, he's good, but he crazy too. He's a damn Gemini.
It's hell season.
It's in his blood.
They were born with fire.
Yeah, but he has a heart of gold. But he was born with fire, honey, and I'm the exterminator. Okay? Because he already know, don't come for me. Don't play with me.
What you, a Virgo?
I'm a Libra.
Libra, right.
Yeah. So don't play with me. We're kind of like twins, to be honest with you.
Because you're off balance, and he's crazy.
I'm not fucking off balance.
Well, you guys try to balance.
No, I'm very balanced, and that's my problem because I'm very anal.
That's what I get from you guys.
Yeah, I'm my worst enemy. I'm very anal. I'm very tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is correct.
You're either gonna get one of the two Libras. You're gonna get the Libra that's topsy turvy, that's not balanced, or you're gonna get the ones that's too balanced, and they drive them own self crazy because everything has to be right.
What I get from that, when you guys are tunnel vision, y'all not ready for change. Y'all just stuck on one path.
That's not true.
Yeah, but sometimes you be like, oh, I don't do that. Oh, I'm not doing that.
I'm not like that.
You not?
No. I'm open to change as long as it makes sense in my head. And it also depends on.
Who's to say it's going to make sense?
But it will. But it's all about the messenger, because you can't teach me shit if you ain't teaching yourself shit.
Well, that's not true, because let me tell you something.
No,
let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am the so here's the thing. See, there you go, being tunnel vision. See, I told you. Because a lot of times, as a single friend, I give amazing advice.
I'm not talking about that, because when I was a single friend, I was giving amazing advice, but I was giving amazing advice according to things that I went through. Like when my girlfriends come to me about something in their relationship, I always see if I had a problem like that, or if I've been through something like that. I base everything on my experience. If I had been through it, I don't know what to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But I can't give sound advice. I'm not open to things like that. I'm open to things like that. But there are some people out here giving advice
from a bitter place.
From a bitter place.
Yes.
From a place of no experience and living by shit that they're preaching that they don't live. That's what I mean by that. Okay. It depends on where it's coming from.
I feel like as a single friend, I save marriages. I save relationships.
Yeah. Listen, you don't have to be in a relationship to have common fucking sense.
That is true.
And that's really what life is.
That is true.
It's common sense. I'm gonna tell you something. You can have all the degrees in the world. Degrees teach you how to take a fucking test.
Yes.
Life teaches you the real deal.
Yep.
And that's what
and you only get it from your own experience.
Right. Right.
And you can't live off of somebody else's experience because it's not your experience. Right. But like you said, if you have common sense, you know, listen, if this man tell you X, Y, and Z,
it is what it is. And stop trying to make someone be who they're not. You can't change a fucking person. That's one thing. You understand what I'm saying? The only person you can change is you. So if that person don't want to change with you, you change your position in that person's life.
Yeah, you change the person and go about your life. Sure, that's what I be doing. I have zero tolerance. I be like, oh no, baby, don't change.
Zero.
Be exactly who you are. Yeah. But over there, not over here, not
in
my space.
And I'm all for meeting a person where they're at in life.
As long as you.
But it depends on where I want to be with you at that part in your life. I just act accordingly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like dating, like if a guy is like over 40 and he's like, I'm trying to get my shit together, I'm not staying for that. So it's it's like another thing. Like, do you date for money or do you date for love?
Why not date for both?
I'm with you on both, but clearly in 2023 you gotta pick a side.
But that's when you have your standards, and the thing about standards is naming them in the beginning. Stop being afraid to lose someone because they're not what you want. You know what I'm saying? Some people get afraid to say what they want or what their expectations are because they're afraid to lose a person. I ain't afraid to lose shit.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think as women we should be gold diggers. I think we should be gold diggers. Like what we want in real life. Like I'm dating you. I don't want to go to Virginia Beach. I want to go to Greece. Right. Okay. Right. I don't want to be. I want blue water, not brown water, not olive green water, not navy blue water. I want clear water. I need baby powder sand. Right. I don't want rocks and glass and needles in my sand. Right. I'm sorry.
Right. So with me,
if that's your budget, then you should date Sarah because Deborah ain't her.
So I think the first thing with me with having the healthy relationship is being honest up front. Stating what my expectations are, what I expect, and also respecting what his word too.
Okay.
Just really having that honest
good conversation
and transparency. That way we don't waste each other's time.
And the good thing is that he was mature enough to have a conversation. Because most men, they can't have a conversation because they're not ready to grow up yet. Right. So he was ready for his next level in his life. Right. He was ready for his Sasha life. You know what I'm saying? Sasha Venus. He was ready for it. He was ready to stay home on Sunday and put his hands in his pants like Al Bundy.
Okay.
He was ready for the remote in his left hand. He was ready for baby my dream.
Let me explain something to you. We're not Al Bundy. We lit over here now.
Baby, pass the hookah.
We in love, but we lit. All right.
We lit love.
We live a very balanced life. We know when to live it.
And
we know
what I
when to
love
chill
is
out.
that he respects everything about you.
Yes.
He loves to see you turn up.
Yes.
Like he's like a spark in his eye when he see you just
like,
living your best. Listen, remember that time we was in the house and we had a card game and you couldn't tell us we wasn't at the tunnel. Nobody could not have told us we was not at the tunnel. What time y'all went home at? Like, I don't even know.
We were so drunk.
We was standing like it wasn't standing on couches. We were standing on bar stools
and bars.
It was a moment.
Yes, but it's just just finding your person and
So did you look for him or did he find you? Like, how did that work out?
well, we found each other on vacation.
Okay.
We both was in Miami when we initially met.
Summer Miami.
Yes, girl. And you know what? It's crazy. I have another homegirl that met her man. She's from here. Her man is from the outskirts of Georgia. They met.
How out? Is he in or out?
He's out. He's out. He's a good dude. That's my boy. But they actually met in Miami too.
Okay, so I gotta go to Miami to find my boo.
Maybe so. You know what
I mean, I'll be in Miami. I'll be out there July 21st. Then I'll be out there from the 30th to the 3rd.
Guess what? He is a good dude. They met in Miami. They got married. And
nice.
got married. They have 2 beautiful kids.
Oh, nice.
They live in Georgia, living their best life. Yeah, so she met him on vacation.
That for her.
She met him on vacation too. And I met Ace on vacation.
By the way, Miami, once again, I'll be out there July 30th to August 3rd. Boo, if you want to be out there, meet me at Live.
Yeah. So it's funny. We met there. I don't want to get into too much details.
Okay, no, it's fine.
But it was cool.
Because I met my invisible boyfriend. He was hard to see. He was very hard to see, so I'm still working on seeing him in real life. That's where I'm at. So we could be like together.
We're gonna bring him to light when you go to Miami.
All right. I can't wait. So I'm about to. I just hopefully when I lose the weight, don't find me before we go.
But when I met him in Miami, nothing
transpired.
Nothing transpired. We ended up following each other maybe a couple of weeks after that trip.
Okay, so that was good.
Because I was being thirsty.
You was like, got him.
Yeah, got him.
Got you, bitch.
What happened was, I will talk about a little bit about the trip. He actually stood out to me more than a lot of his thirsty friends that was there.
Oh, they wanted
some of them dudes act like they was just off probation, parole, or out the big house. Like they ain't never seen women before. But he wasn't like that.
Well, he's laid back.
Very laid back. And so that's really what was the most attractive thing to me about him.
Most people like people who don't like them.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm a lot, and then he is the calm to my storm, right? Mm-hmm. So when his friend posted him, I was following his friend. I knew his friend previously. He posted him for his birthday, which was around the same week that we were.
Oh, okay.
It was like days after. And then I was like, got him.
And then, let me ask you a question. So, because this is what we do. Like, so when you accepted him and he accepted you, did you go into your Instagram and make sure all your pictures was cute? And did you post a picture? Because I do that.
No, what it was I followed him, he followed back. Then it was just like a cat and mouse game. I'm like, what's up with this dude? You know what it was? Like I said, it's that laid back. Sometimes that laid back gets us in trouble to this day because I'm like, yo, you too comfortable.
Yeah.
So sometimes I have to
make
get
some
on
noise
about that, right? So he followed me for like a year.
A whole year?
Never jumped in my DM, which was something that I wasn't used to. Because as soon as you find
that's what I'm saying.
In your DM, you hungry, sis?
First of all, before I thought DM stood for dick meat because every time I would check my Instagram and be some meat in my DM.
Yes. So usually mine is I must look hungry all the time because like sis, you hungry? You want let's meet up for something to eat. So that's how I had all these great dates with great.
Listen, it was one guy. I know his mama and his daddy. Right? Like, look. And I'm like, I know this little boy tonight. I said, oh, you got your mama dick, not your daddy dick. Because I had your daddy dick before. I didn't look at it long. I deleted it immediately because he's older though. He's older, like 29 or something like that. So he wasn't like a 15-year-old. Right. Yeah, listen, I'm not checking a molester.
Was it R. Kelly?
No. But I was just like, why are you here? Who sent you? Told me I had a crush on you since I was.
Oh, I get a lot of those. It's you know what's crazy? I ain't gonna say his name, but it was a kid that I used to babysit.
Oh no, he said I'm grown now.
He said, I'm grown now, what's that?
I'm grown now, Miss Sasha.
I'm like, boy, if you don't.
Yeah, because and it's like also now, like I feel like I could date your son or I could date your daddy.
Son or your daddy. Like the granddaddy.
So,
Depends on how old.
well yeah, because if the granddaddy got his ARP card,
okay.
and the ARP card is clicking with some benefit money in a 401k, I mean, we might have a conversation.
Right.
So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know who I want to go with. I'm like, ugh. Like I don't want no diabetes or no gout D. You know, like I want like.
You don't want to be changing diapers before it's time to change diapers.
But if you, so that's my thing, guys. Too, man. Can y'all stop waiting till y'all break down and then want to settle down? You ever see like that guy Charlamagne? He talking about, oh, I be in the house now. No, I want the cheating. I want the girls that got they was getting. Right. Don't come home and be quiet and be sitting there.
That's why you gotta have a man that gives you balance.
Oh my goodness, these guys when they don't want to cheat, they want to be quiet. And they want to sit in the corner.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like my dude is good, you know, and he is turned up when we are out. We turn up at the house, but a lot of that is because of me.
Of course,
a lot of that is because of me because. You know, he likes to get out. He likes to do things, but...
You look like you be dragging him, though. Boy,
no, he's about that life. Don't get me wrong. But he's, like, at the age where he can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's happy in the space that he's in. I make a great home.
Yes, it was very nice. I was there the other day.
You know what I'm saying? So, I make it comfortable, and... So, he's like, I can take it or leave it. Then sometimes he want to get out at 1, 2, and sometimes I'm like, oh, no, I'm tired. You know? So it's just like
so do he leave you in the house and go out, or y'all go together only?
It's no rules to it. Like if he has his life, see that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People have lives before you. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Now it is some people that you got to leave behind when you get into this new life.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like you know, if he wants to go out with his friends, he goes out with his friends, and then wish I was there because I am the turn up. And
he be texting you like, yeah, this is quiet. I wish you was here because
Right. And then
I'm on my way home.
Right. And then it's times that I go with my girls too, and it's sometimes it's the same thing, you know.
Like I could have just stayed home with him.
He's my person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's my person, and whenever we go on vacation or we doing something local or whatever, we have fun together. Like he understands me, I understand him, and we just have a good time. It's just a balance and respecting people's boundaries and just really talking and communicating. Okay. And but like I was saying, he had me for a whole year. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were. You know, sometimes our conversation will always be. Remember, I was at y'all that we went from up to down to left to right, but this is what y'all gonna get on Life Be Life. Right. We ain't never gonna stay on course. Right. We are ramblers. We are great people, and we love to laugh. And then and this is the truth here. You know what I'm saying? No sugarcoat. So I thought a whole year of just being on each other's DM. I even sent like something he posted, and it was something designer, and I sent heart emojis. I wasn't sending fucking heart emojis because it was Gucci. Designer. Yeah, it was like I was trying to get his attention. Yeah. Nah. He was like, yeah, that's crazy. What you about to do? He just sent in the back. He just sent me a heart emoji back. Like this up. He was like, so you not gonna say let's go out to eat? So you're not gonna say that? You ain't gonna ask me if I'm hungry? Right. Did you eat? Because you know, I feel like guys don't even leave. You know, like now you want to eat. That's like I remember back in the days. I remember I said leave with I'm hungry it's food and hookah. Yeah, like I just feel like guys be like they want to be the bad bitches now. They want you to take them out. They the groupies. Oh my god. They are the groupies these days. Do they wear thongs? You think they wear thongs? Boys are the groupies, not men. Let's separate the two. Yeah, but I'm like, I be talking to them like, oh, why you can't take me out? Excuse me? No. Me? I don't do those. I mean, so I feel like this. Me personally, like if I'm dating a guy, like I'm dating him, and he takes me out, he'll take me out, but I will cook for him. And I feel like that could be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, men supposed to do some men shit, maybe. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm so confused how this life is. I'm very old school. I'm very modern, but I'm old school when it comes down to rules in relationships. Yeah, and you still got to court me, and even when you bag me, you still got to court me. And keep me. What do you think I'm here for? Yes. I'm here to be loved, provided for, and protected. Amen. You got your gun, boo? Yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah. So what's your love language with a man? Definitely physical contact. Bags and shoes. Just really attention. You know, like don't come in the house and don't act like I'm not there. Don't lay in the bed and act like I'm not there. Like, don't touch me. Even if we're not doing nothing at that moment.
I need a hug. I need a squeeze. A little tug.
I'm very affectionate. You know what I'm saying? So that is definitely my love language. Food too.
Yeah.
Shoes and bags. You know, those are my love language. But like, definitely, it's physical. It's physical. It's physical for me.
I think for me, my love language is like, they gotta be smart.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I like a smart man. Like, because I want him to lead.
I don't want nobody that can't teach me anything.
And
I'm a sister that knows a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I know. And I feel like if I know and you know, we know.
Right.
That way, if we can figure it out, no one's lost without each other.
Right.
My other one, I mean, it's going to, be a little... But I love to see a man go in his pocket, like in that leg stretch.
Yes.
And he go like this.
Yes.
And he reaches over.
Yes.
How much you said you need?
Yes.
That makes my heart so happy.
You know the most sexiest thing that Ace has ever said to me.
Go get the money out of my pants.
Oh, yes. But you know, he says that to me. Well, the wallet is right there. What are you talking about? You know. But one of the things, because me being so, coming from the woman that I came from that raised me, which is my mom. You know, hella strong woman, did it all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the woman that got her master's while she was fighting brain cancer.
Wow, that's an accomplishment.
So that's the woman that raised me, right?
Oh yeah, a fighter.
Right. So. With that, and I'm like used to doing everything, holding it down, raising my kids by myself. That's not for you though. And then having someone that comes in my life and still sees me trying to still do it all, and he'd be like, "Yo,
you don't do that.
You don't got to do this by yourself." Right?
Yeah,
that was the best thing.
And you be like, "Oh, I forgot you was here."
Yeah, no, it's just like
you so the vision, like you said, you doing
what you're used to doing, and I don't like to ask more than once because anytime I have to ask you more than once, to me it's like begging. I tell you once, that's it.
And I don't like the word no, and I don't like the word wait.
Yeah,
those two words don't sit right in my spirit.
Come to me, let me figure it out. Give me a minute, I got you. Don't say no.
Yeah, or the worst thing is, let me call you right back.
Then he don't call back. He go automatically on the block list.
That's when you know it's no. That's a silent no. Yeah. And then I'm the type of person, I don't act. So I ain't got time for that.
Right. No, he goes on the block list.
Yeah. No, he don't even go. I want you to see me.
Yeah.
And I want you to see me never pick up your phone call.
No, he can see you on social media.
But no, he can call on the phone all he wants.
Nah, you gotta go.
But I want to see 75 missed calls.
You gotta go get a Google number to trick me because I'm blocking you. So
I did get a Google number the other day because
I'm blocking you.
You know, like my phone, if your number is not saved in my phone, it'd be like people be thinking my phone is disconnected, and I like that for me. Cause you can't, this ain't Barbara calling me Shirley as a woman. You're not coming to me as a woman.
Not coming to me.
Not today, not tomorrow. You might want to talk to that man, cause I didn't even know you was here. So technically,
right. So that's it. But yeah, but it's cool. But he did like I don't know, like
he got you.
He did, but he almost didn't, girl. Because after the year of us just liking each other's pictures,
I'm too grown for this.
Right. Then we ran into each other. Back home here in New York, we ran into each other at a after work event, and so I was like, "Who's texting us?"
Oh, it was the us immediately.
Being thirsty again. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Who texted us?" He was like, "Well, it could be you. You know, put your number in my phone." So I gave him the number
555-212.
Then after that, it was still 3 months of just talking.
3 months,
girl.
You wasn't hungry?
Yeah, very.
So let me ask you a question. Are you able to date when you're talking at that stage?
Absolutely. You're supposed to.
Okay, because you know a man be like, you was cheating on me when I got your number.
Until I say yeah or nay or yay. No. And you make dudes answer the question. You make them ask you. I don't care if people call it old school. Do you want to be my girlfriend? You want to be my... I don't care.
Check the box, yes or no?
Check the box. Because you know what? Anytime a man tells you that they don't like titles or labels, that's bullshit. Because if you go to the hospital, you want to know who the nurse or the doctor is or who the janitor is, right? Yeah. That is a title and a label, a job description. You don't want the janitor in there operating on you.
That is
right.
Fact.
So you need to know who is who. So you need to know who you are in a relationship. Stop getting in these relationships by default. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you're dating someone and you guys are doing all. And
he be like, "Who told you that?
Who told you that?
I never said that."
You know what I'm saying? So sis, date whoever until he makes it official and make him ask. And make him feel like his junior high self. Do you like me? Yes or no? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes or no? And I made him ask. Because I needed to have
clarity. Straight
clarity.
talk leads to straight understanding.
So you can't never do something and be like, well, we
wasn't even
really
together.
Like that. Nah, bro, you asked.
He was at, what day was that? I'm sorry, I don't recognize that day.
I secretly recorded that.
You see?
No, you asked.
You was on my blog.
And we together real bad.
Real bad. Carisha and Diddy.
So that's how it happened, and then all those 3 months of talking. Now, when I look back at it, it was healthy.
It was a process,
and it wasn't something that I was used to, and I needed something different. But the thing about it is like in those 3 months, he was like, I think we should go out. I'm like, I don't want to go out with you.
You said that?
I did.
That is not nice to say.
I did because it was 3 months, bro. I done ate dinner, lunch, breakfast, brunch with other people.
I'm about to say that. You know I just went to Capitol Grill yesterday with Ray Ray.
Right. And Pookie and them.
Exactly.
You ain't done nothing. And like one of my homegirls that know him too, I was like, I don't know what's going on with this dude. He either cheap or broke. Ooh. That's what I said because I was concerned because I never had talked to someone 3 months before they asked me out on a date. And then he was slowly going into the friend zone because I have a lot of guy friends.
Yeah.
So he was slowly going into the friend zone.
He was about to be a lot quicker than he thought.
What? And then after that, he called me. He was like,
he must have felt it.
What's your Zelle?
What's your Zelle?
And I sent him. I was like, my phone number, my email. He was like, we're going to Miami. We're going on vacation. That was our really first initial date.
In Miami.
We went back to the place where it all started from. When
that's nice.
When we first met, and then it's been up from there.
So when you guys get married,
oh girl, that's another subject.
When y'all gonna try not jump the broom?
I don't know.
Because you said something about titles.
Yes,
and the janitor, and the nurse, and the doctor.
Right.
So now we need to know who the wife and who the husband is.
Right, exactly. And so we have this conversation, and one of my conversations that I have with him, because once again, I love him, but I'm not afraid of losing anyone.
Well, no, so we are afraid to lose a good man. Good black man.
Let me explain something to you. Yes, but you can't get in that position to say that you're afraid to lose someone because they're good. Because he's good in these areas. It could be someone else good in all the areas that's really ready to do the right thing.
Well,
right?
I think he's ready to marry you.
Because I did.
He told me he got the ring yesterday.
No, but I did have a very uncomfortable conversation with him, which brings us back to me being very transparent. I did say, we're going on 4 years.
4 years already?
Girl, 4 years. Can you believe it? It's just like yesterday, right?
I only feel like I've been on a date like a year and a half.
So it's almost 4 years, not quite 4 years, but I did tell him, like, bruh, girlfriend and boyfriend has expiration dates.
Oh.
Yeah. They have. It's just like milk. You have to like, it's levels, right? Yeah. It's 3-stage to this, right?
And man knows.
It's dating and courtship. It's engagement, and then it's marriage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And they say a man knows when he wants to marry a woman within 3 months or 3 years or
whatever.
What are those numbers? So we're going on 4.
Right. So there's expiration dates, ladies. So you have to determine where you're going to draw the line, or if he's going to step up.
I think he's going to step up.
I'm sure.
Okay, because you know what it is too. A lot of times in our culture,
but we have expiration dates.
Yeah, but a lot of times in our culture, sometimes they don't see that as a necessity.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta let them know, like, this is a necessity.
Yeah.
You have to.
I've been very, 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 very transparent with my family.
Okay.
And I'm not.
So what kind of dress we gonna go? We're going to Panina. We're gonna get a Panina Torre.
We're going somewhere. I got it saved in the phone. Don't worry.
Girl, let me tell you something.
I'm not giving nobody no ultimatums. I'm not saying anything.
No ultimatums.
No ultimatums. Girl, you know I can't talk, right?
No, I said ultimatums.
Oh. Stupid. I'm not doing that. I'm very clear with where I stand with my expectations, my rules, and my standards. Right?
Yeah, which is good.
So, bruh, you can do what you want to do what you need to do, and I'm gonna do so as well.
But all right, so let me ask you a question.
So I let him know where I stand and how I feel, because this is not a rental girlfriend. You done bought the cow. It's time to step up, right? So I'm not saying you marry me or else, or you do this and else. So I said, you know what? We have a
conversation.
It's levels to this.
Yeah.
And everything has an expiration date, even canned food.
Yeah.
So with him, I put the bug in his ear. Mm-hmm. So now it's up to him.
Yeah.
And if I feel that the expiration date has met and he's not met.
But so here's the thing.
then I have to make the decision.
No,
because
no. But let me ask you a question.
You'll be a fool. You gonna be the woman that's 15 years in, still waiting for bro to step up. You have to make.
But what if the relationship is the relationship in the marriage? Sometimes it's just a piece of paper.
Let me explain something to you. I'm not gonna be in your obituary as your special friend. We're not doing that.
Okay.
Special friends don't get pensions.
That is
Special friends don't get none of those things. And sis, if you're doing the wifely duties, be the fucking wife.
That is true.
Fuck
that is true.
That's why you have to have standards and you have to have expiration dates. You have to. Because some men, and it's not because they don't love you or they don't want to marry you. Sometimes they just get too fucking comfortable. And what Weezy say in that song? Don't get too comfortable. You heard that song that he did with Babyface. Don't get too comfortable. That's the worst thing you can do is let them get too comfortable, because when they're in a position where they think they got you and
they don't have to do nothing else.
You gotta do something over here.
All right, well, that about sums it up on Life Be Lifing, because clearly we're going to have a wife at the end of this one. Well,
we'll see.
Sir, I think you better go buy the ring. Well,
you heard it from her, not from me. Okay?
I help you out. I know what she likes. She likes diamonds and no pearls.
They're our girl's best friend.
All right, so we had a good one.
Yes,
we did good.
Yes, we did. That was good.
Thank y'all for coming and listening to Life Be Lifing in real life.
In real life.
And the next episode is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
See y'all then.
See you.